Wednesday. I'm here painting stuff. I finally ordered the steel just now. About to get some stuff hauling ass. And I painted this thingy. There it is. It's got some runs in it because I had to paint through here because I couldn't get to the backside, so I had to just load it full of paint back here through the firewall. And let's see here. I got the seal, sponge window seal for the blower motor. I glued this again because it broke off again, and I don't know why. It's not like I'm like being hard on it. It just won't stay on. What else do we got here? There was something else I forgot though. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Got some gaffer's tape that I stole from Brian because when I was cleaning up the floor, oh, you probably can't see it. It's too dark. But there's holes in the floor that had like this really nice tape on it from the factory, and when I was scrubbing it to get all the paint off and stuff, it came off. Damn, this is not easy. This is not easy. Disclaimer. There's all the holes. There's a couple. There's a couple more over here. But they all had tape on them, so I need to tape them over again. And what better way to do that than use gaffer's tape? Because this stuff is like duct tape on steroids and cocaine. I found the other thing I forgot about. This goes here. This goes behind it like that. And I don't know where those two long bolts are, so and of course I looked through all of my dad's bolt stuff, and I can't find any of them that are the same thread pitch. And these are from this kit. This piece, the hardware are sold together on latemodelrestoration.com. But they don't want to tell you the bolt size, because then you could just go out and make your own, and then that would make them money. So I don't know what bolt size this is, because they don't want to tell me, because they want to make money. There it is. I got a seal. Still waiting for paint to dry. I hate paint. I love painting, but I hate drying it. Like, I could paint all day long, but not when I have to wait forever for this stuff to dry. Check it out. Wind noise. We got bolts. I've taped off the holes with masking tape, with blue painter's tape, because that's the best method of masking things off that are oily. I like gaffer's tape, but you know, it's whatever. So I got that on. I don't know if I want to paint anything. I kind of just sprayed some paint in here because it had black that was flaking off. But I don't know. I don't know if I like the silver. I'll have to get the alternator in there and see what it looks like. I don't even know where that goes, honestly. I mean, it has to go somewhere here, but I don't think it was ever on, or maybe it was on at one point. I don't know if it looks like it uses those holes. Those look like they're freshly used. I think it did have an alternator on it. I don't know. Need to get a starter. Kind of want to get a mini torque, since apparently all these ones have issues. All the factory ones are poop. I found the alternator and belt tensioner that came with the engine. Beautiful machinery. Look at that. Look at it. Beautiful. And hose still has room to move. It's not being squeezed. So now I just gotta tuck this up somewhere up here in this general direction, maybe behind the gas pedal, and then somehow, I don't know, I'll figure that out after I put the blower motor in. Here it is, completed. I'm so excited how well this turned out, and it seals all the way around and everything. Oh, I can't see up there, kind of ish, I don't know, but it seals and I'm excited. And all these bolts are all nice and tight. I had to bend that bracket a little bit, make it more flush. Check that out. Two things that have taken me a whole weekend to just make them, and they're finally in. So now I'll figure out that line today, and that'll be done. And then today I'm gonna order the fittings from the Ford pump to the Mazda gearbox. I hope it's the right one. It has to be the right one, but I didn't really measure it. I kind of just eyeballed it. It measured out to 0.550 of an inch, which is 14 millimeters exactly. So I looked up 14 millimeter to 6AN line, and it gave me the 14 by 1.5, and this one's 16 by 1.5. So it was like $7. It's worth a try, because why not? It was on the same site. So then it looks like I need I'll probably get about 3 feet of 6AN line, just so I have extra. I'll probably only take like 1.5, but I like extra. So then, oh yeah, that's the one thing I was gonna look up last night and I forgot to. I need like a 90 would set me here, but if you look, that's not really where I want to go. I kind of want to go down here. So I think they have a 135 that would set me about straight up and down. And then this one I would get a 45 since this is at an angle. And then this would end up coming almost straight up. And this one would come up a little bit at an angle. And it would be perfect. But I don't know if they make anything other than 180, 45, and 90. But I think they make a 135. So I have to check. I'm gonna name dip. And then I'm gonna do this right now, and we're gonna hammer it down. I just checked. Clearly I wasn't giving these guys enough credit. They have a ton of different angles for AN fittings. They got like 30, 45, 60, 90, 130. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You should check them out. ANFittingsDirect.com. I like these guys, and they had fast shipping. And I am gonna order more parts from them. Bye! Clutch line is done. Through the firewall. Goes up. Does not make contact with the pedal. Zip tied to a threaded whatever for the normally the harness to clip onto. I'm gonna get some gaffer's tape from Brian again. Oh, that one already fell off. Gaffer's tape should do the trick. And yeah, so that's it. So now I'm gonna take this cover back off. I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware, get some brake fluid, and then I'm gonna bleed this on bitch. I'm just tightening my bleed screw with my little winch. I didn't get a whole lot done today. Trying to bleed a clutch by yourself is not fun. So I bled the master. Bubbles stopped coming out. So I come down here and I bleed the slave and bubbles stop coming out. and it's not moving the clutch fork. And I'm like, what in the hell? And so I just kept bleeding both of them. No air bubbles came out again. And this is my first time bleeding a clutch. And then I started reading, and then it said, grab the clutch fork and to push towards the slave cylinder, pushing the rod all the way into the slave as far as it will go. So as you can see, that's not a one-person job, as I'm using both of my hands to push on this and then loosen the bleed screw. So me and my dad will do that tomorrow before we go pick up all that steel. But I'm excited. It's all tucked in there. I'm gonna have to steal some gaffer's tape from Brian again. Looks way better. I mean, I know it took like a whole weekend. I mean, between doing the blower motor and making that piece, it took a whole weekend. But look at this. Remember the before? The before with the ugly ass line just going right here? Yeah, that's ugly. That's really ugly. Now it's all pretty. It's all pretty and racetrack. And it's got black fittings now instead of that one. Ugly silver. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, these don't leak. That's good. I don't see any wetness around them. And that's a good thing because I don't really want wetness. And you can see my mess of DOT3 because I couldn't find a rubber hose for the life of me. Going through my brother's stuff, I did find some goodies though, like a couple Nameless Performance koozies. I found, hey, you remember that, excuse me, that stuff I was looking for that comes with cold air intakes? That's rubber, and I wanted it, and then I went through my brother's stuff, and it was from his cold air intake that he had on his Subaru. I got some fancy poly exhaust hangers from his car. An exhaust gasket, who knows what size it is, probably 3-inch. An antenna, I don't know if it'll fit anything I have, but I mean, it's worth a try, right? So yeah, I was kind of salty when I saw that. And then, but I was also salty when I went through his whole cold air intake thing, and there's no vacuum hose. Like, I just need the shortest bit of hose to attach to the bleed screws. God damn it, this bag won't close. So yeah, that's where it's going today. Where it's going, where it's ending, going away. I'm going away forever today. Forever. Not really. Oh, I got a filter. It's a wheel one. I had to take I haven't had a filter on this thing, and it's bugging me because when we put the engine in, it just wouldn't fit. For some reason, Mustang filters are like as big as my F-150 filter. So this is a Cop. This is a Cop Mustang. And it's way shorter, so it fits. And if it fits, it shits. So we're shitting right now. Anyway, yeah, I talk about stuff sometimes. Giveaway. The giveaway, I forgot about that. It's getting pretty close, I think. We're at like 86 subscribers last time I checked. And that's getting up there. So at 100, I'm going to give something away. Or multiple things away. I don't know. I got steering wheels. I've got shift knobs. I've got steering wheel hub adapters. The steering wheel hub adapter and the shift knobs are mostly just for Subarus. I don't know, I could buy something new, but I don't know, it just depends on what you guys want to win for free. So, I'll probably just pick a bunch of things, and you guys could pick, whoever wins could pick what they want out of the bunch of things. Or leave a comment on what you want to win for freeze. But don't comment Lamborghini or my butt virginity, because I'm not giving either of those away. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Here it is. We got steel. 2-inch, I believe, for the rear. Right there for the drive shaft to fit. I'm gonna have to modify that. Here's 1.5 for the piece that has gone and disappeared forever. Oh, there it is. That piece that connects the two sides of the frame, basically just between the control arms. What else we got? Hi. 20 feet of 1.5 DOM tubing. It barely fits in the garage. We got like a couple inches on the end to spare. And then 2.5-inch tubing for the frame supports. Right there. And right there. So now I just got to figure out how to use a tubing bender and to not fuck up a ton of tubing that I just bought that was expensive. And the clutch won't bleed, and I'm not sure why. But I'm just going to have to try to bleed it some more. And I got these fittings. And I guessed on that size and it works, so. I ordered the lines. It's going to come like here, straight down, and then over, so that it is kind of hidden instead of just coming up and around and being out in front of God and everybody. So, next time, watch me do some stuff with metal, maybe, or some more line stuff. There'll probably be some more AN fitting stuff, but and comment what you want to win in the giveaway, and I just might make it happen. Unless it's extremely unreasonable, then you're just being silly. So I'll see you next time on Heintz Boy Garage.